Good morning, Ganda. Good morning, Ganda. Good morning, Ganda. Good morning, Ganda.
Before I ask why people are saying goat is small taped to wall, I would like to make a guess. Did Starry make art of Caldero's goat taped to a wall? Goat is small taped to wall. It was the other way around. Really? What do you mean the other way around? How is it the other way around? Oh yes, I forgot to ping the server. Let me do that. We said we'd tape Caldero to the wall, then Starry made art. Do I get to see it? This is something I want to see. I'm alerting the server because I forgot to do that. And I neglected to make my tea.
Hello? Is your name Frederick Knudsen?
Yes. Yes, it is. Also, did anyone play Pooh's Adventures wiki while I was gone? Because I tried to mute the music for that when that happens. My throat's doing a bit better. I will say it is a very good thing. It is a very good thing that I didn't stream on Thursday. My throat needed the time. Yes, I very much did rest my throat. It needed it. It's doing better. I will, however, be gentle with it. I like being able to use it for speaking. Real name doxed. Oh, Eden's. I don't sing very much. No, my throat's doing better. It's not that I'm sick, it's that I overused my voice. And so for the last couple of weeks it has been in recovery. My throat does need some soothing monk shit tea. That is absolutely correct. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Ugh. It helps the VTubing process if you actually have a camera on you.
There's a bird over there.
Not yet. That was preemptive. Someone was trying to get the first bird over there and you pulled the trigger too early. Now I'm here.
There's a bird over there.
There you go. So, do I get to see this art of Caldero taped to a wall? I imagine that this just happened. Also, FYI, if you have already gotten your monk shit tea, you have it before I do. I may. Excellent. Could you, like, DM it to me? It has been posted, but will be part of the collage. No, I want spoilers. Hold on. I'm looking this up. There you are. Starry feathers. Let me see this. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. This is good. We're not delaying this. Goat is small, taped to wall. This has so much application. This is so good. Oh, you're going to your room? How? You're taped to the wall. How are you supposed to leave for your room? I don't get it. Like how I infected chat with he who. He who is like my favorite. He who. I'm gonna level with you guys. Where I got that, there have been so many fat bumblebees outside of my window, and I'm so happy about it. So if you see me like looking off to the side for no apparent reason, it's because I'm looking at fuzzy buzzies. Why am I locked in a bathroom? What are you talking about? What do you mean, why am I locked in a bathroom? Do I sound like I'm in a bathroom? Do I? Do I unintentionally? No? Okay. I mean, I could sound like I'm in a bathroom. There we go. Hey everyone, just making the next batch of monk shit tea. It'll be ready very soon. It'll be available to order. Just working on it. It's in the final stages. Hold on. Wait. 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 Wait.
Take a shit.
There. No. There's not a new batch. I have not even received the first one, so I have no idea whether or not I like it. Although I was seeing who was it in chat that was saying that it actually is quite tasty. A few people have gotten the monk shit tea and tried it already, and they said it's quite good. Smells good. I imagine it smells good. It's got chocolate nibs and orange and vanilla and honey bush. And then, like, a lot of that sweetness is probably undercut by the earthiness of the pu'er. Yeah, yours, and it's pretty good. Good. I'm very curious to see what it's like. Chalky and orange. Yeah, chocolate and orange is classic. I literally have a chocolate orange. Reviews are in. Cool Kid Lamb Chop gives a thumbs up and says, I like the shit taste. Yeah, FYI, let me nab the link for all of you. Doot. Here we go. In case you're wondering what we are talking about, everyone, Mike and I made a custom blend. Whoopsie. We made a custom blend called Monk Fecal Tea. Nab a tin and you can get it with the art. Apparently it's good. God. Celebrate tradition, taste, and Mike's greatest gaslight of all time. Why do we call it that? So, a long time ago, Mike told me that there is a kind of tea that the leaf is consumed by monks, and then it is shit out, and then the leaves are picked out and washed and then sold. For a brief moment, I entertained the idea. And because I briefly entertained the idea, because there's some precedent for this with like civet coffee, right? Where the coffee beans pass through the digestive system of civet monkeys. So that there's like some precedent for this. And then he immediately said like, no, I'm just fucking with you. And he has never... Historical revision. Does anyone have the clip?
I made it all up. I make stuff up all the time.
Yes, Mike made it up, and he has lorded this over me for, like, I think literally years at this point. Yeah, like, the digestive systems of animals are frequently used, and I would believe that there is, like, a crunchy mom out there. There's a crunchy mom out there who's like, yes, Mike really worked in the crunchy mom shit where it's like, here, as a result, their bodies remain entirely free of the monks' bodies remain entirely free of any hormones, microplastics, or other impurities. I like the implication that these monks literally do not have any
woke moralists.
Any hormones in their bodies. Like any. Like their body literally is not sending signals to itself. Yeah, Scummy Hybrid, you can do Imgur, just whisper it to me on Twitch. They don't have any pronouns. Exactly. You will refer to them only as Shadow the Hedgehog. Also, it is impossible to avoid microplastics. FYI. Ooh, Neo. That is rough. Let me link Monk Fecal Tea to all of you, in case you are interested in purchasing a tin. I got a tin. I am going to use it to store my ripe pu'er. Oh dear. That's fine. That wasn't my throat that time. That was just me inhaling liquid. Speaking of fermented foods, recently I went to my local Asian grocer and I saw that they had some instant miso soup, and I'm like, oh, okay. I could use some miso soup just on occasion in case I feel like it. I was expecting powder. I actually open up the bag and there's paste. Like miso paste. So I make it and oh my god, it's so good. Well, I know that miso is paste. Oftentimes when you get instant miso, it's in powder. Like it's been dried and powdered. But oh my god, the paste is on another level. Unbelievably good. You could brush your teeth with it. Don't. Hey mom. Everyone be on your best behavior. No, I'm just kidding. My mom's chill. Hi mom. I actually haven't made my tea yet, heretically enough. Did mom just spell my name in Leet speak? For using a 3 instead of an E? My mom's a gamer. I didn't know that. The 3 is next to the E. Don't be fooled. Oh, I am actually measuring out the tea leaves right now because I have properly neglected to make tea. No, my mom is unfortunately not a gamer. She's not getting sick frags on 2 Fort. Mommy's gamer. I'm gonna frag your ass. My mom actually has a very smooth voice. Freb mom 20 Hades runs. Yes. Like mother, like son. Family Rumble match. I think I might have talked Lord Ethelstan into playing Rumble with me. It's a cool game. I'm getting back into it again. It would be okay. I still kind of like the idea of doing like community Rumble tournaments. They'd have to be regional because the games are the hosting is peer-to-peer. That does create a problem. Leet Speak dates back. Okay. What was it? Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah, you guys. Rumble, the VR earthbending game. It's in a Humble Bundle right now. So if you wanted to get it cheap and also give money to charity, Rumble's in a Humble Bundle. Rumble Humble Bundle. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, hold on. I'm going to pull up... Hey, what's his name? I've got streamer brain right now. Hold on. Travantus. That's his name. This. Okay, yeah, check this out. So this is very high level, by the way. These are like some of the best players in the game going at it. Make no mistake.
This is Bivin. For those
Bivin is constantly on top of the daily leaderboard.
who are unfamiliar with Rumble, Bivin is arguably the best player on the US East Coast, if not the world. Fights with Bivin are forced to be fast-tempoed and precise, because if you aren't perfect with your moves, you're gonna get punished. Bivin and I are few of the top-tier players on the East Coast, and I will say that these fights are a different realm of gameplay. So, let's jump right into it.
Kind of generic music, but... I think he just hit himself with the wall, unfortunately. It's very easy to do. Yeah, this game is wild. One thing that Trevantis struggles with is execution sometimes. But his decision making is pretty good. Yeah, you can see he kind of flubs moves sometimes. Yeah, it's earthbending fighting game. Yeah. The hit marker is sometimes he he adds stuff in, obviously, in post. Now this is just like really fast gameplay, and like what they're doing isn't even always optimal, it's just the best they can come up with at the moment. Like I would have, like you can probably stop and be like, oh yeah, that probably would have been better in this instance, but the pressure in this game is intense. There we go. Yeah, you see, like, even flubbing a lot. Like, this game has a very, very high skill ceiling. Hey, Slush. Ah, blah, blah, blah. This game has a very high skill ceiling. Low-level games can, yeah, turn into sort of, like, slap fights. Disc spam. I don't... From what I saw, they had no intention of adding any other elements from the beginning. So if you heard that they were adding other elements, I think that you're thinking of a different game. I remember there was another VR indie game that was kind of like this. That was more single player. But yeah, this game, so the thing is, Slush, you want to know the crazy thing? The gestures are actually very consistent. It's execution that's difficult. And actually, like, you would think that the gestures are, like, very strict, but they're actually very generous. It's just, in the heat of the moment, execution is hard. I would love to get, people in so I can, like, teach them sometime. That'd be a lot of fun. Because there are ways to get, used to the poses that you need. Because rather than doing controller inputs, you do poses with your hands. It's very cool. Ooh, Tomcatter, yeah. That could be scary with a cramped space that you're playing in. I'm turning myself up just a little bit more so I can ASMR this. How do I sound? I hope I'm not blowing anything out. I would like to, I'm gonna try to be careful with my voice. Sound fine? Okay. I need tea. That's what I desperately need. My water's ready. More well in yourself than before. I am feeling better. I still need to be careful with my voice, I can tell. Oh, okay. We're broken now. While I make tea. Don't worry about it. I'm just in pain. Don't worry about it. Oh, this is extremely painful, but that's fine. Oh, I am in phenomenal pain, but it's okay. It's okay. There we go. A painful sleep. That sounds like an interesting walking simulator or like indie horror game. A painful sleep. Indie album covers be like... That's indie lyrics. I'm in pain, but I'm okay. Right? And then you just have guitar strumming. Sounds like a song from a metal band I'd like. I mean, there's November's Doom. I'm sure that November's Doom has some lyrics like that. I'm like certain about it. I'm looking this up. A Painful Sleep by Neutral Milk Hotel, exactly. Among the Sleep, maybe. I'm looking. Oh yes, some of these songs, absolutely. Don't mind me, I'm just being a little bit of a dweeb, as is standard. I want to thank all the subs. Thank you so much, everyone. Tolium Liu, thanks for the 11 months. Peruseki for the 3. Zumba Fitness for the 19. Damn. Thanks for the 2 bits, Shala. Ania Cat, hey, thanks for the 3 months. I am doing well today. It was a slow morning, but like I got up kind of late. Like, okay, no, what happened was I woke up early and then I fell back asleep. I really just need to get out of bed the moment that I wake up. Bizandarius, thanks for the 15 months. Damn. It's actually kind of crazy to me to think I've been doing this for this long now. Finn the Witch for the 14. Cat General for the 5. Oh dear, they say it's a lovely day to kick back, relax, and sip from a tall glass of pig's blood. Oh, it's so rich. Makes everything else taste like dirt. Or what was it? Makes everything else taste like mud, even coffee. You can't get enough. You can't get the taste out of your mouth. I am. Tastes like glue. That's what it was. I'm excited for Mike to see the rest of Porkin' Across America, and I need to watch Sex House, which apparently has very little sex in it, which just disturbs me more. Question mark? I'm scared. Ugh, Neo. See, like, Sex House is probably Twitch safe. That's what I've been told, that Sex House is Twitch safe. I really want Mike to see the rest of Porkin' Across America. I'm so proud of him for calling that, like, he's gradually going to become more pig. That was a really good call from him. Okay, so you guys want to know what's happening with my voice. By the time I'm done with stream, my voice is exhausted because I'm looking at the levels and I'm constantly trying to keep my voice at a particular level. I don't think that that is necessary. So today I am going to try to just speak in an even tone and not worry too much about the levels and just sound, I don't know, be good. I'm gonna try to be good to my voice. I keep accidentally bringing my voice up. I don't intend to. Oh, Eden's passing. Go rest. I hope you enjoyed whatever the fuck this is. I will speak calmly today. And then yes, I am ready for psychic damage. Finn, thanks for the 14 months. Cat General for the 5. Caboose for the 15. Which weird horse people? We are going to be talking about the weird horse people that actually don't care that much about the well-being of horses, Hugh. Ender Cobra, thanks for the 100 bits. And no, I did not see Shammy actively trying to get people to unfollow her, but that's pretty based. I didn't know that a Twitter screen cap from her Twitter account made it to the front page of Reddit. I did not know. What was it? Do I care? I mean, like, I'm friends with Shammy, but, like, not, like, I don't know. It doesn't have much bearing. Hugo, thanks for the 15 months. Det Candy for the 3. Tebow for the 7. Peppermage for the 13. Marco Japatis for the 19. Farah for the 16. Fallen Pineapple for the 18. God damn. Goat Test Oval Time, thanks for the 5 months. And my throat is doing better, thank you. Razy, thanks for the 11. Dave for the 7. Olivine for the 10. And Shala, thanks for gifting out a sub to Game Crazy. And Griffcat for the 10. Oh my god. Thank you all so much for supporting this weird little thing that I do. I enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a bit. You need to know about horse people? You will. You will. You will. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, no, this is an incredible tweet. At first I was like, oh, did Shammy get involved in drama? And it's like, no. No, this is what Shammy got up to. And I can appreciate this. Shammy wrote, wildest shit I've ever experienced, gotta be admitting I was an atheist at a Bible group retreat when I was 16. And the adult in my cabin took that opportunity in our mandatory one-on-one time to be so inspired by my bravery that he tearfully admitted to looking at child porn. It's more of them than you think. It's more of them than you think. That doesn't mean it's okay, but it's more than you think. Damn. Every accusation is a projection. It does seem that way sometimes, doesn't it? Yeah, Jazzahol, that's a... That is quite an intense tweet. The arc of it is very intense. No, Shammy is incredible. Joy is wonderful. In the sense that you never know what's coming next. There was actually a funny moment where I posted a tweet. It was something to the effect of, "Joke's on you, I never applied for a blue check mark," when they were taking them away from everyone. And I deleted it very quickly, and Shammy was like, "Why'd you delete that? That was a banger." And I was like, oh, okay. So I reposted. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, maybe I do care about this. Like, maybe I do worry about this too much. And then I posted it again. And then it just ended up being a place for people to be like, where's your new video? Like, what the fuck? And people just thinking that they're very clever for pointing out that it's been a long time since my last video. So that's why I don't post on Twitter. Everyone thinks that they are the first person to say something on Twitter. Yeah. I guess it's because the subject of the tweet was about Twitter, and the only people posting about Twitter on the regular are people that you don't want to be conversing with. So, joke's on me. That'll learn me. Yeah, talks, exactly. Wait, Ender, Shammy was going out of her way to post Vor to get Redditors to unfollow. Yeah. I'm gonna level with you guys. I do have a private Twitter. Just, like, I don't post anything to it, so I can just, like, follow some people. And I was following Shammy. The Vor actually got me to unfollow. Not because I object to people enjoying vor, but because it viscerally upsets me. It actually worked. It worked on me. No, it actually makes me really, really uncomfortable. What the fuck? Yes, I guess you could say that the vor was hard for me to digest. Okay, I'm done with this bit. Next bit. Hey, how dare you try to pet me while I'm zoomed.
Well, this is cool.
I wasn't straining my voice. I wasn't I wasn't I wasn't straining it. I'm fine. Yes, I have been outed as a Redditor for not being able to handle vor. Yeah, Sir Crow, the proper way to engage with Reddit is the smaller communities. Like, people are like, you Redditor, and it's like, okay, look, there is a right way to there is a right and wrong way to use Reddit, just as there is a right and wrong way to use Twitter. Use Twitter. Here's what you do. You never leave the following tab on Twitter. You never go to the For You tab. I never click on that. And on Reddit, you stay in the little communities. Yeah, in the niche little subreddits. Like I'm in a couple of hurdy-gurdy subreddits, right? Like I check those. One of these days, I want to do a stream where I look at the best of the Not Tim and Eric subreddit, because there's some amazing stuff in there. Amazing stuff. Emerald, that is a better way of using Twitter than most people use it. An extension that removed the algorithm proposed post and made it bearable. Yeah. There's more than one. Yeah, there are a couple of. Excuse me. There are a couple of hurdy-gurdy subreddits. There's just our hurdy-gurdy, but then there's also our build-a-gurdy, which is quite helpful. Often good for like maintenance stuff. Ash. Hello, Ash. How are you doing? I am ASMR. I actually kind of like... This is nice on my voice. Then Elon logged everyone out of desktop Twitter, rendering the extension useless. For a bit. Bark bark. How you doing, Ash? Okay. There was something else I wanted to tell all of you. I decided to revisit XCOM 2. I very much enjoy XCOM 2. I prefer XCOM 2 over Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within. Personally, right? That's just my personal taste. I really love how XCOM gets really deep into the weird ufology of it. It's very familiar with its ufology and makes a lot of very subtle nods. But in my new playthrough, I made a couple of people. I put a couple of people in my game, and one of the people I put in was Mike. Mike is one of my soldiers.
Guys, don't listen to him. He's a furry.
So there are two funny things that ended up happening with Mike. Thing one. When a character... when a character reaches Sergeant, so that's like level 3... It recruits level 1, and then getting a class is level 2. I think they had 3 or 4. They can have a nickname, and they are automatically given a nickname Mike is a grenadier, and I do not know how this happened, but Mike now has the nickname Tickle. I did not give him that name. The game gave him that name. I could have given him another name, but I decided against it. So Mike is now Tickle. Mike, Jabroni Tickle Mike. Wait, sweet Maddie G, I need to play Chimera Squad. There's an Alex Jones radio sectoid. Oh my god. That's amazing. Oh, I need to play Chimera Squad. I've heard mixed things about it, but it also looks really cool. Stir Bear, I have heard of Phoenix Point. I've heard mixed things about that as well. Now, there's something else about Mike that you all need to know. A long time ago, so I uninstalled my mods. I uninstalled my mods for this playthrough. I just decided to play vanilla, including with the visuals, because like the mods can make the random visuals kind of doofy, and I didn't want to spend forever like customizing everyone. I just wanted to play the game. I had a bunch of sound fonts and everything, and like back when I was doing that, I had a lot of different sound fonts, or not sound fonts, but sound packs for it. I had Star Trek, I had Dark Side Phil, and I had Chris Cham, which was funnier than you would think. Of course, this was before the really dark shit happened recently. So for this, I also turned off taking people from the pool, from the pool, because I made a bunch of people and then like put them in the pool. Here's the thing. Telling the game not to pull from that pool doesn't always work. And in the case of my game, one person made it through. Chris Chan. However, without the mods on, Chris Chan is just... She kept the color scheme red and blue, the most childish color scheme possible. But she's bald, but because like the hair I chose was a mod hair, but that's fine. But Chris Chan managed to slip through. Yeah, Chris Chan breached containment. So, here's how this relates to Mike. All of the really good cohesion, so in XCOM 2, you can bond soldiers together. And soldiers have a random bond with other characters. All of the high cohesion characters from Mike were gone, and the next highest that was available for Mike was Chris Chan. So in my XCOM 2 game, Mike is now bonded with Chris Chan. I swear to God, it was just a strategic decision. Mike is... there is no fucking way that I'm telling Mike about this. Mike would, like, freak out a little bit. He might have a mini panic attack. There is no way that I am alerting Mike to this. I didn't intend... Like, look, it was the strategic option. I need soldiers with bonds. Bonds are really important. Yes, I solidified the bond. They are now bonded. Oh dear. So that happened. Yeah, that's a good point. Now chat's gonna tell him. And chat's gonna, like, embellish they're going to say, oh yeah, and then like in XCOM 2, you can have characters date each other, even though it has nothing to do with like sexuality. It's just like, oh, they're battle buddies. You're gonna tell Mike that he's like raw dogging Chris. Costas, that was valid. I actually don't like jewelry. And Chat is going to frame it like Mike is like catching chlamydia over and over from Chris. Like that's how they're going to frame it. And he made you fuck. He'll believe you. I see, that's the thing, is he might also think that that I'm trying to shield him from the worst of it. In XCOM 2, Chris-chan calls you mommy. Now, Keith. Mike is the round mound abound. But no, Mike is actually quite good in my game. I need more grenadiers in that. I have a bunch of rangers, I have a bunch of specialists, because those are the two most important classes. But I need more grenadiers, because I'm learning. Grenadiers are so important. Yeah, guaranteed damage is good. I still don't have plasma grenades. No, Christian is not my Psi operative. No, that is too meta. I just made some random person my Psi operative. So, we are reaching the point of Sippy Break 1. When we get back, we are going to start looking at horse people. But for now, it is time to stand up, stretch your legs, stretch your arms, get yourself a sippy. See you all in just a couple of minutes for weird long riding horse people. Be right back.
Pooh's Adventures Wiki. Pooh's Adventures of Me. My name is Biffy Jones. I really love Pooh's Adventures. I was born in a shack in Nova Scotia, Manitoba, Crisp Falls, Shark Stink, Iowa. I like to poo with my friends. I like Pooh, Pea, Piglet, Thomas, Themis, Thimble, Trombola, Robert Plank, Albert Clench, and Compact Disc. I started pooing in 2005 and I'm currently 12 years old. March on, brothers. This is a photo of me. Hope you look forward to my future poo adventure endeavors. Mommy Hamamo says I can't do this for the rest of my life, but I cut the brake lines on her bike, so we'll see who's sloshing soon.
Hello. I'm back. Hi. I just remembered that there was something else I wanted to show all of you. A rather peculiar occurrence. Now, some of you might know that just recently, the new World Chess Champion has been crowned. Loren from China is now the new World Chess Champion. It is generally accepted that he is not the best chess player because Magnus Carlsen is the best chess player, but he is the World Chess Champion, and that is no small feat. Now, while that's not what we're going to talk about. What we are going to talk about is something that was happening on YouTube. Someone created a bootleg YouTube channel. Now, when you see this on YouTube, you probably wouldn't think too much of it, right? Like, oh, it's the World Chess Championships. All right, cool. Let's go look at that. Like maybe that's happening right now. Except, wait a minute. There's a QR code on this that I shouldn't show. Let me censor that real quick so nobody gets the wise idea to actually scan it. Hold on. Let me just block it out real quick. There we go. Now, when you actually click on that YouTube stream, this is what showed up. So the title is, Can Ding Fight Back to Even Against Nepomniachtchi with the FIDE World Championship Dwindling? So it was a VOD of them playing, except there was also a tweet from, like, a fake tweet from Elon Musk that said, your life will change within minutes if you scan the QR code. That's not a joke. And underneath the dog's face is where the QR code is. I just didn't want people actually scanning it, because some people see a QR code and they just scan it. Leroy, I was born ready. What, Andre, you're here too. What do you mean? Why are you both asking if I'm ready for the ménage à trois? What is going on? What do you mean? I mean, you know I'm always ready, but I'm ready. Wait, why are you both what is happening? Well, yes, Farah, I know. Oh. What is happening? You both saying that at once makes me think that something is about to happen. Like, what? Do I need to brace? Are you two fucking timing? Hold on. Are you two in a fucking call with each other? Oh my god, this is just custom off the clock fuckery. Yeah, they're gonna fuck it. How are you two doing? I've missed you two. I'm glad I got to hang out with you two during the game show. Bro, be an NFT bro so we can fuck you, please. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, Andre cracked. Because Andre is too much of a sweetheart. Leroy cracked too. Oh, you're both sweethearts. Oh. First, I'm going to scoop you into my arms. And then we make the French fuck. Show them my cock? Why? They'll see it when they need to. So, I was explaining how there was a bootleg YouTube stream of the World Chess Championships, and like, there were thousands of people watching this, thinking it was real, and at one point, I went and checked on it later because it was still going. No one was shutting it down. And this person was just like blowing out the audio. Like they had blasted it as basically like if someone clicked on it, it would blow their ears out. Yeah, it was a bootleg YouTube stream of the World Chess Championships. How could you look at Yif without inviting me? Ha ha ha. Hold on. This. At 1 hour of silence. I'm looking at the recommended videos. 1 hour of silence occasionally broken up by sitcom laugh tracks. Okay. Leroy, you say you're not in my control? Really? 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 That's a pretty big assertion. Woo. Diet Nick Nocturne. Oh no. No, Leroy is his own thing. There are no comparisons to be made. Okay. Anyway, are you guys ready to look at a real piss cutter? The time is now. Ender, thanks for gifting a sub to Leroy. Oh, Leroy. Congrats on subbing. Let me pull this up again. Here we go. Today we are going to look at the Long Riders Guild Hall of Shame. One of these weeks, we took the time to look at one of them. We looked at Carl Wayne Cooper, who... Oh, Grizzly Boar, thanks for gifting a sub to Andre. And Leroy just gifted a sub to I Piss on Your Face. Oh, great, Denshi. Yeah, great timing. Great timing. Perfect. Just gonna slide yourself in there with them. Yeah, you guys ready to get horse-cocked? So actually, first we want to, I want to go over Carl Wayne Cooper again. Who said, just completely unprompted, said, I'm going to ride a horse around the world. He had little to no horse experience. He knew nothing about, like, traveling by horseback. So, he ends up running through 6 horses And then after running through 6 horses, killing one of them, or well, he broke its foot. He broke its leg in a cattle guard. It came out that he had faked his wife's death. Or well, he had falsely claimed he was a widower, and his wife just came out and said, "What? I'm alive." What? Yeah. He said that he had lost his wife to cancer. That's a little more specific. I need more tea. I'm gonna look silly again. I love Dan Kong. I recently ordered a ton of Dan Kong. And not only that, but I also ordered a couple of Gai Wans, a small one, an itty bitty one, and also a glass one that I thought would be fun to show on stream. Oh, Leroy, just passing to say how much Andre and me love you. I miss you a lot, little owl. You're the one who made it possible for me to live from the stream in English. You're the one who reassured me in my beginnings. I wanted to share that with everyone. Oh, Leroy, you are the one who has made your success. I've done nothing. This is yours. And I am really proud of you. I'm really proud of you as your friend. I'm so happy for you. Everyone pet Leroy. Pet. Oh. Este bebu. I love you, Leroy, and I appreciate you. And you too, Andre, the both of you. I'm just glad that I could help people discover you and appreciate you. Oh my god, you guys, if you haven't, hold on. If you haven't followed Leroy, go and follow that sweetheart. Absolute chaos. Aw, Andre. I feel very thankful that I found the both of you. I have such good friends. Can I talk to you guys about this for a second? Sometimes I wonder if, if I'm an okay person, right? If I'm doing things right and I'm doing okay. I look around at the people who I've gathered around me, and I figure if I've got such good people around me, then I must be doing something right. Right? I have such good people around me. I must be doing something right. So anyway, a horse person says that his wife died of cancer. Also, Protector of Jam, thanks for gifting a sub to Feet. Did you guys know that Feet showed up in my stream once? Wait, what did Leroy send me?
Nice birdie!
Okay,
Good birdie!
Hold on, what did Leroy send me? Okay, I downloaded it. What is this? Please work? There we go. Wait. Okay. What is this? What is this? Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's so cute.
A pipe what?
Well, Luro is dead. It was a good run. Oh, trade on. Trade on. Ah. You died. Press R to restart. Okay.
A pipe what?
A pipe what? Enjoy. Oh my god, you do have 2 photo data. Photo data. Photo data. Photo data. Okay. Photo data. Photo data. Photo data. No quiero. No photo data? No. ¿Por qué no photo data? Porque no quiero. Oh. I know the whole thing. Photo data. So anyway, C.W. Cooper apparently is doing the Lord's work by injuring horses. My Spanish is awesome. No, I'm just mimicking the Texas speech. Oh yeah, Scruffy, and of course I've seen the jazz rendition of Yippee. Mein Gott, Leute. Meine Mama hat mir einfach erlaubt, dass ich Cola trinken darf. Wie cool ist das bitte? Jetzt sag ich Fortnite, du, und trink Cola, du. Hey, VR Jim, sup everyone? Hi, we're looking at a real piss cutter. Specifically, after this dude ran like 2 horses into the ground, he said he needed a real piss cutter. Yeah. He rode a horse too hard for 2 days. Wait, what is this? Hold on. Leroy, what did you just send me? Leroy sent me another. Oh no. What is this? What is this? What is this? What? What? Leroy made a bunch of videos. Okay, Leroy's just sending me shit. Alright, what is this?
Stop, bitch.
I love Leroy's laugh so much. It fills my heart.
Can you stop, bitch? Can we go back to the game? We're gonna have some problem. Can you stop?
Ah, I see that you also discovered the dick suck tech. Hey Denchi, by the way, how is that how is the DLC doing? Everything running okay? It's selling well? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Is it good? Is it good? Leroy, you're not sorry. Don't you fucking Denji, fucking Denji, literally the person who made this program has officially responded, can't complain. Woozy. Good. Okay, Leroy's made something else. What is this? Scary. Huh? Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, your boy Muggy. Hey, thanks for that. Wait a minute. A 6-month sub in advance. Fuck. Okay, you guys, I think that 6 months in advance is the most I've seen. Now I have to get canceled, right? Like, We need to make your boy Muggy regret this. Immediately. Right? Like, what can we do? What can we do? I could start a shitcoin. I could start a shitcoin. There we go. The scam a bunch of people. Bring out the accidental slurs. That happened once. That happened once. Streamer brain. Yeah. A slur-based shitcoin. Everyone introducing Slur NFT. I'm making an NFT out of every slur. We went to the Anti-Defamation League's website, collected every slur, and now I made an NFT out of every single one of them. Oh my god, like, there would be certain slurs, like some of them are really obscure and they're worth less. But then they're like the big ones are more expensive. I was guaranteed 4chan is beating me to it. Yeah, maybe. It's possible. Slur tier list. Oh my god, wait, Olivine, you subbed for 6 months in advance. I forgot about that. Shit. Okay, anyway, how about a real piss cutter? Slurs that haven't been used since the yeah, vintage slurs. Aged. Aged like a fine wine. So anyway, this person practically did have a horse that needed to be put down. Oh, Mag6, thanks for 6 months. And for rev horsing. Can we get some rev horses? Can we rev up our horses real quick? Because we're going to be looking at some more. I was supposed to read these beforehand, but I didn't. How about this one? Oh, this is another recent one. Oh no. Oh no, this is head ass. So, I'm gonna be covering up some of this. I'm gonna try to cover up less of this. Let me just do a little scoot. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I can do. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Yeah. Rotate your owl. Benedict Allen. The master will not approve. Benedict Allen began his career as a British travel writer and went on to host a Big Brother-style reality show where he oversaw contestants being taken into the Amazon jungle where they were bitten by ants and whipped by bamboo. Allen's television antics did not go unnoticed. In November 2006, Tom Stacey in the London Times Literary Review described Allen thus: "He is not an explorer. He is a stuntman in remote places, a latter-day Munchausen with satellite phone and video camera." What wasn't discussed was Allen's tarnished reputation with animals. While searching for El Dorado in South America, oh my fucking god, Allen reported how he used a machete to kill my dog and eat him. In a similar South American episode, Allen once again used the death of his animal companion as a juicy story for a subsequent book. I once had a terrible mishap with my pet monkey, Mono, who used to sit on my shoulder when I visited an Indian village in South America. Wait, an Indian... Wait, Indian... Oh my god. I tried to ask them if they could rustle up something to eat, and I rubbed my stomach. Mono disappeared. Half an hour later, the smell of cooked monkey came floating across the air, and I was presented with a wooden platter. I'm afraid to say he was delicious. This sounds like bullshit, right? Like, this is bullshit. Like, there are piss cutters and there are pissy shitties. This is horseshit. I do not for a second believe this. Oh, Mano. Oh, Mano's the Hands of Fate. No, this is horseshit. Yet it was Alan's bungled ride in Mongolia in 1997 which landed him in the Hall of Shame. Having left his horses unguarded, Alan met a Mongolian who warned him that in his absence the animals were being slowly slain by stinging black flies. He returned and found the rumor true. Yet instead of removing the animals from danger, Alan decided there was nothing I could do today. He decided instead to go with Mongolians to celebrate the Nadam Carnival instead. I agreed to go along to the festival and try to forget the dying friends on the hills. After the party, Alan returned to find his horses had been killed by the carnivorous pests. They had been dead since morning. What a waste, he lamented, as the saddle sore on one of his now dead horses was healing nicely. What the fuck? Is this dude human? What? What? How do people like this exist? He needed a real piss cutter. See, the thing is, I'm not even sure how much I believe this. Like, I'm not sure that I believe this at all. Oh, Reverend Joe, I have been bit by a biting fly. I've told the story before, but I had a chunk taken out of me by a gigantic fly. Absolutely massive. Like, the worst part is, it was happening, this fly had chosen me as I was trying to get my canoeing, or my kayaking merit badge in Boy Scouts, because I really like kayaking. And one of the things we had to do was swamp our kayak and then paddle it back to shore swamped. And the moment that I swamped mine, a fly decided to target me. Ugh, nightmare. I'm like, it was a pretty funny scene from shore because I was swatting at it with my kayak paddles. But eventually it landed on my shoulder and I didn't notice and it got me. And it got away too. I didn't even get to kill it. And so, like, as I'm paddling back, there was a trickle of blood, like, cascading down my chest. So, Benedict Allen's a shithead. Ooh, here we have a French. We have a Frenchman. Hey, hey, Laura and Andre, you ready for some French history, I guess? Because here we have Francois Xavier Aubry. Hold on, I want to message these two in our group chat. I love you too. Okay, they needed to know.
The French.
Leroy is being horny. Francois Xavier Aubry was the notorious French-Canadian horse killer whose legacy of equestrian infamy has been largely misinterpreted by the pedestrian media. Ooh, that's a good... You guys, that is a really good double entendre. Pedestrian media. As in, like, people who walk as opposed to ride horses. Both past and present who prefer to depict the small, hard-riding man as a saddle-born hero, instead of the cold-blooded savage which he was. In the late winter of 1848, Aubry left Santa Fe on horseback for Independence, Missouri. A hard man, Aubry was not one to concern himself about the welfare of his mounts. Along the way, he rode to death a good saddle horse and 3 mules. As soon as Aubry accomplished his business in Independence, he returned to Santa Fe in late spring. Once his business was completed there, he announced that he was determined to make the return journey to Independence in only 8 days. However, on this journey, he very nearly lost his life to Indians who took his horse and what belongings and food he carried. Aubry later recalled how he managed to escape and walked 40 miles before he was able to obtain another mount. When he finally arrived in Independence, Aubry had missed his mark by only 10 hours. Nevertheless, he claimed that allowing for time lost along the way, he had actually made the long ride in 7 days. Again, Aubry had abused his mounts mercilessly, and the cruel toll this time was 6 horses dead and half a dozen more left permanently wounded. The news of Aubry's accomplishments soon spread across the plains, and upon returning to his old haunts in Santa Fe, Aubry offered to wager $1,000 that he could make the ride in 6 days. He boasted, "I'd kill every horse along the trail before I'd lose that $1,000 bet." Yet it was the murderous rider who died instead, stabbed to death in a bar brawl in 1854. Fuck. Sadly, Aubry's deplorable record of equestrian abuse was resurrected in 2007 by the organizers of an endurance race calling itself the Great Santa Fe Trail Horse Race. Offering a prize of $100,000, the organizers praised the diminutive horse killer, saying, "Aubry was just one of those driven characters who wanted to do things bigger, better, and faster than anyone else." The Long Riders Guild believes that holding Aubry up as a role model is an act of journalistic naivete and equestrian folly. Robot Rumpus. I'd kidnap 1,000. What is that from? I'd kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die. Yeah, no, this is horse community drama, but also it's kind of justified. Like, I think I'm on the horse people's side here. I think I'm on the horse people's side. Monsters, Inc. Oh, yeah! I forgot about that. Okay, hold on. Leroy sent me a clip to explain Golden Shower. Okay. I'm just staying up here now. This is my home now.
Slide, licking up each other. See it in your eyes, I'ma make you cry underneath the covers. I don't win no rubbers. Like we're you tonight, I'ma fuck a guy, I'ma make him moan. We's the love of my life. He got salmon in him, Canadian cream on my thighs. His penis is why I fucked a guy. In a golden
Okay, but really, have you guys heard the progress that Shia has made on his cover of Golden Shower? Hold on. Fucking, like, Shia Bun is great. I want to do more stuff with Shia. I need to bother Shia very much. Go and prod them more. Where's the clip I'm looking for? Wait. Okay. I think that it was a retweet. Hold on. Because it is, like, unironically gorgeous. Here we go. So there's one person who is, I think, using autotune to accompany Shia. Pretty sure he's using autotune.
His penis is why I fucked a guy in a golden shower. His penis is why I fucked a guy in a golden shower. His penis is why I fucked a guy in a golden shower. His penis is why I fucked a guy in a golden shower.
Shia's voice is unironically incredible. Ugh. If only. If only I could sing and not just metal growl, right? I know what I'm good at. But damn. I hear him sing and it's wild. Yeah, yeah, it's good. No, Shia's voice is incredible. My voice is middling. My growls are better. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with the growl. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where did I put it? Hold on. Is it here? No, I think it's here. No, wait, it's not here. Oh dear. Where'd I put it? Where did I put it? You know what? I know how I'll be able to find it faster. It was, oh God. Where is the DM? Where is the DM? I have streamer brain right now. I have hardcore streamer brain right now. And it is embarrassing. Where is this motherfucker? Why am I like this? I think it's just that I have so much at once. We've talked about the horse people. We just have only talked about the horse people some of the time. Here, have a horse person. We have absolutely talked about the horse people. I found it. I think. Did I? Wait, maybe I didn't. Nope. Oh. Got it. It's this. Yeah, here. Here's a voice clip that I did with my growls. Do not ask which creature screams in the night. Do not question who waits for you in the shadow. It is my cry that wakes you in the night, and my body that crouches in the shadow.
I am Finch, and you are the puppet that dances to my tune.
That has no effects on it, by the way. I put no effects on that. It is just my voice layered. I could go and find the... I could probably find the file where I cut it together. But yeah, there's nothing. That is literally just my voice. There is no other effect put onto them. So I like it's decent, right? Like my growls are better than my singing for sure. You want to look at more weird horse people? I need to play a Tzeentch campaign. Ooh, for those who play Total Warhammer, should I play as Kairos or should I play as Streamer Brain? Streamer Brain. Village. The bird is really good. Like Kairos being able to fly and then just spam blue fire is really good. Kairos is awesome. So here we have Sandor Bakor. Here we are back. Oh, wait, they're already. Hold on. Sandro Bako and Peter Sepin, two Hungarians who call themselves hussars. Oh no, we have LARPers. Were arrested and their horses impounded by Swedish authorities in 2012 after the animals were found to have been injured during a journey towards the Arctic Circle. They were stopped by police in Amal, Sweden and arrested on charges of animal cruelty. The men were released after spending 2 days in jail. But their 4 horses were impounded by Swedish authorities. A veterinarian check ordered by the Swedish government revealed that the animals were exhausted, emaciated, poorly shod, and had various injuries and saddle sores on their bodies. Another horse was lame. Medical authorities estimated that the horses needed total rest for at least a month and suggested they be put out to pasture for a longer period if possible. Soon after the Hungarians were arrested, the Swedish government provided the guild with a police report, medical documents, and photographs of the horses' saddle sores. In an attempt to deflect blame, soon after Sepin was released from jail, he told the Hungarian press that he was the victim of Swedish prejudice. Sepin's defense was that the Swedes didn't recognize the type of smaller horses used in previous centuries. They're such LARPers, holy shit. Talking about the size of the horses was a disingenuous distraction. Sepin wasn't arrested because he was riding a small horse or because it represented an equine ideal from the 1500s. He was arrested because the horses had been neglected, underfed, and cruelly abused. After allowing the horses to rest and recover for more than a month, in mid-July, the Swedish Länsstyrelsen, the government agricultural authorities, Länsstyrelsen, we need Elfhilda, decided that the horses could be returned to Sepin, their registered owner, under certain strict conditions. The horses were only released provided that Sepin and Bako promised to transport the animals back to Hungary via a trailer. The government authorities also stipulated that the horses were not to be ridden or used as pack animals for a minimum of 8 weeks. In order to regain custody of the horses, the 2 Hungarians agreed to these terms. They trailered the horses across the border to Helsinki, Finland, then immediately broke their word to the Swedish government by saddling the horses and defiantly resuming the journey. Fuck. Fuck these guys. In a statement to the public, Seppin wrote that he had regained control of the horses after 35 days of waiting for nothing. He soon bragged on his website that he and Bako were riding south towards Hungary at an average of 50 to 70 kilometers a day. It's Chepin? Chepin? Okay, we'll call him Chepin. Fine. Fine. When it became known that the Hungarians had broke their word, European horse owners joined the guild in appealing to the veterinarian authorities at the European Union in Brussels, Belgium. The EU's Directorate of International Veterinary Affairs stated I didn't know that even existed. Stated the organization could do nothing official to stop the Hungarian horse abusers because cases of equine abuse were regulated at national level. Thus, there was no law designed to protect traveling horses from this type of intentional abuse across international borders. By exploiting this legal loophole, Chepin and Bako rode the horses back to Hungary, where they were lauded as national heroes by some members of the local press. Yet Gabor Kameni, publisher of the Hungarian magazine Javonk, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that properly, soon revealed that Chepin had severely injured or killed 4 horses during previous journeys to Turkey, Kazakhstan, and Europe. The journalist, who rebuked the Hungary Minister of Defense for providing financial support to Chepin, issued this stern condemnation of the disgraced writer. Quote, Peter Chepin donned the clothes of a hussar but never learned the most important historical lesson of Hungary's great horsemen. The horse was the hussar's friend, and not merely a means to try and become famous. The reporter concluded by stating that because of Chepin's massive ego, bad attitude, arrogant style, and rude behavior, a journey which could have been a success became a great shame that humiliated Hungary. Damn. What a fucker. I'll be damned. Yeah, there are just a lot of people who just use horses and ride them into the ground to gain attention. Ooh, who is this? Oh, this dude already looks... If this dude's on the Long Riders Guild's Hall of Shame looking like this... Come on. The dude is either completely authentic or an absolute jabroni. There is no middle ground. Yeah. In 2005, the Long Riders Guild released overwhelming evidence documenting how a rogue equestrian traveler named Richard Phipps had deliberately deceived the American public, repeatedly lied to members of the press, obtained money and equipment under false pretenses, pretended to be raising funds for famous charities, misappropriated the reputation of cowboy organizations, and fallaciously used the names of Christian groups without their knowledge or approval. Jabroni Dick Phipps Mike. The Long Riders Guild first became aware of Phipps in April 2002 when he said he was going to ride 1,900 miles from Alabama to Utah in order to collect food and money to feed America's hungry children. Then use a car. What the fuck? With such a worthy goal at the heart of his journey, the Long Riders Guild placed Phipps's Riding for the Children equestrian journey on our current expeditions page. Phipps then set off, promptly dropped out of sight, and the victims began to fall. Fucking Jesus. The first casualty was the very charity who had helped put him on the road. The Association of Gospel Rescue Missions annually provides more than 33 million meals to needy people. The AGRM agreed to link up with Phipps so that he could bring awareness to their need to collect canned goods for food banks located along his route. But soon after the ride began, officers of the charity began receiving complaints about people associated with the ride drinking heavily. Oh no. There was also growing suspicions that the ride was a logistical deception. Phipps was discovered hauling his horses from town to town and sleeping in an air-conditioned trailer. With mounting calls of disreputable behavior and suspicions of travel fraud, the alarmed charity alerted their missions that AGRM had severed all ties to Phipps. It was too late. Small-town newspapers were already carrying flamboyant stories wherein Phipps bragged that he had collected more than $1 million, all of which went to orphanages and missions. The AGRM strongly denied the validity of this claim, saying that their organization only received $225 in donations from 2 individuals associated with Phipps's ride. Oh, this guy's a fucker. Oh no, he has a dog. Please don't tell me the dog gets hurt. Richard Phipps was photographed in Alabama soon after he claimed to be making his first ride across the United States, though he claimed to own a large plantation in that state. It was later revealed that his criminal record stretched across the nation. Oh no. Because Phipps had stayed well off the Guild's radar, his fraudulent activities eluded us. In late 2002, when word reached the Guild that Phipps had reached Utah and therefore had ridden more than 1,000 miles, he was listed as a member. What we didn't know was that if Phipps's first journey had underlying troubles, his second ride was about to strangle truth in its cot. In 2005, Phipps laid... That sounds like something my grandpa would say. In 2005, Phipps laid plans to betray the American public and the press in the most flamboyant equestrian travel deception ever seen. It would be a mistake not to realize how clever Phipps was, as he had learned valuable tricks during his first fraudulent journey. Like other equestrian travel outlaws before him, Phipps had quickly realized that the strong emotional appeal created by a beautiful horse could win over normally suspicious strangers. To strengthen his deception, Phipps donned the mythical symbolism of cowboy clothes. He hid his true nature under the cloak of charity, and in an act of unprecedented treachery, he misused the spiritual power of Christianity in order to deceive. Additionally, Phipps enlisted cutting-edge technology into his effort. Okay, now this is going to be fun. To strengthen his chances of success prior to his departure, Phipps had conned an internet expert into creating an attractive website entitled, so probably someone familiar with SEO, entitled Cowboys Helping Kids. This internet connection was of vital importance because the website provided Phipps with what appeared to be a symbol of credibility. Thus, believing they were dealing with a Christian cowboy, merchants in several states donated t-shirts, signs, clothing, and RV, truck accessories, a combination horse trailer, and equestrian equipment to the cowboy crook. It also provided Phipps with another important tool. 2008, familiar with HTML? Yeah, maybe. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He's going to children's hospitals! Phipps had come away from his first journey armed with an important realization. Nothing impresses the average person into believing you're a genuine long rider like a battered newspaper article which says you are. Thus, an equestrian travel criminal stands a better chance of fooling the public if he has first deceived the media. But to obtain a news story which carries with it the air of authenticity, you've got to fool a normally skeptical journalist. This writer is scathing. This is kind of funny. Oh, Jibsy, thanks for the 15 months. Because the kid wasn't suffering enough. Oh my god, this dude goes up to a kid. Hey, kid. Your dad got a horse I could borrow. like, permanently. It's a funny thing about reporters. Tell them your granddaddy played baseball with Babe Ruth and they'll demand to see photographs, old uniforms, a battered bat, and maybe even dental records. But lower your eyes modestly, hold your tatty cowboy hat in your hands, scuff your beat-up boots back and forth slowly through the dust, then tell the reporter in a humble voice that you're a cowboy riding for Christ, out to help suffering women and starving kids, and you'll hook 'em every time. He went on Fox? Oh no. Phipps had perfected the art of misleading reporters during his first journey. He falsely told an Alabama newspaper that he had been inducted into the Cowboy Walk of Fame and was a guest on the David Letterman television show. In an interview with London's Horse and Hound magazine, he bragged about how he had been I've been sleeping under the stars for the whole trip. But as Phipps was soon to discover, God help you if the journalists and their editors realize they've been deceived. As the summer of 2005 began, Richard Phipps set about perpetrating a cold-blooded financial deception on a trusting American public. This writer's laying it on a little thick, but we'll go along with it. Having learned how to successfully hide in the shadows and to masquerade as a long rider, Phipps supposedly set to ride from Mexicali, Mexico to Alberta, Canada. This time he claimed to be raising money for battered women's shelters. His true objective was to prey on the goodwill, the charity, the trust, the generosity, the religious conviction, and the love of others. It was an unsigned email entitled Fraud Cowboy that tipped off the guild. The message arrived at dawn on July 16, 2005, and it didn't pull any punches. A reporter for National Public Radio in Las Vegas had busted Phipps for a fraud. For fraud. Oh, just for actual fraud. He wasn't a fraud, he committed fraud. This discovery came about when a neighbor complained to National Public Radio that the cowboy who pretended to be sleeping under the stars was actually hiding in an air-conditioned house on the northwest side of Las Vegas. Wait a fucking minute. Did this dude collect donations and then use those donations to gamble in Vegas? Please tell me yes. Oh, Zakombe, thanks for the 3 months. Oh, there is no. Oh, actually, if you look it up, Crunchy Crow made a really good reference sheet. I never made an official one for Loren, but Crunchy's is very good. So. Thanks to the West Side website Phipps had created, it didn't take long for the radio reporter to discover that the false long rider claimed to have ridden all the way to Montana. The reporter grabbed a video camera, drove across town, went inside the neighbor's house, aimed the camera out the window, and telephoned Phipps. The counterfeit traveler was standing in the front yard of his girlfriend's home in Las Vegas when he took the call. Fuck! Wait, oh no, it's not working. Yeah. Oh, because I moved it. I was gonna play I Made It Up. I made it up. I moved the file, so I need to put it back into the Stream Deck. Damn it.
I made it up. I made it all up. I make stuff up all the time.
Thank you, Grizzly Boy. You got my back. When the reporter called Phipps on the cell phone number listed on his website, he asked, "Where are you now?" "Oh, sitting about 200 yards away from my camp here in Montana," Phipps replied. "Can you describe what you see to me?" "Oh, rolling hills, the Rockies, and a lot of blue sky." Phipps was filmed talking into his cell phone in Las Vegas while telling the reporter this lie. Fuck. I want to see if I can find this. Hold on. We're looking up YouTube. We're looking this up on YouTube. So this dude is named Richard Phipps. Hold on. Richard Phipps, NPR. Oh, it's not on YouTube. Fuck. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look up Richard Phipps, NPR. knpr.org. To July 13th, 2005. Wait. Oh my god, you guys. It's in the archive. It's Nevada Public Radio. Do you guys want to listen to this report? Do you guys want to listen to this report? I want to listen to this.
Richard Phipps says he's a real cowboy. This week, he claims to have finished a 2,000-mile horseback ride across the western U.S. from Mexico to Canada.
I've experienced ice, snow, heat. I've experienced crowds. I've experienced no people. I've experienced loneliness. I've experienced it all, fella.
Phipps's cause is to feed the hungry in the U.S. and donate to missions that serve battered women and children. On one ride in Mississippi, he held a canned food drive, and the Tupelo Children's Mansion told KNPR Phipps provided a lot of food for its shelter. But on the West Coast, Phipps says people haven't been that receptive.
They're really scared. They're leery. You know, they don't know how to take people when they're approaching them. It's not too often. You know, everybody's always on guard when you're talking to somebody.
It is just my hillboy
from
voice.
The public was so lacking, he won't hold another charity ride in the West. Phipps did, however, convince businesses to support him. For instance, Bruce Childress of the Hitching Post trailer sales in Las Vegas gave Phipps a deal on a fancy combination horse trailer and RV as a support vehicle for Phipps's cross-country journey.
Lavatory facilities, refrigerator,
sink,
shower, hot and cold running water, that sort of thing. So he gets up and rides 20 miles. When he gets where he's going, the people that with a support vehicle leapfrog him and set up camp.
Similar horse trailers cost between $30,000 and $200,000. Childress hoped Phipps's ride would be good publicity for his business.
This is a kind of a deal where he's riding, and you never know. 6 months or 9 months later, they say, you know, I was in Montana and met Richard and saw your name on his trailer, and I really liked it. And you can never tell.
Absolute Internet Marketing of Las Vegas also donated a $5,000 website to Phipps's cause.
He asked for a website that would outline the ride and that we could update the daily journal to keep people informed as to whereabouts he was in the ride.
Pat McCarrick is the co-owner of Absolute Internet Marketing. The website he donated allows the public to make contributions to Phipps and a daily journal updated by Phipps. Here's his entry for June 28th when he says he was in Montana. I believe it was a rough and miserable day. To start off with, I got out of cell phone range and couldn't call for support to get the horses up. I'm in the middle of open range. All I see is a lot of sky, but it's god-awful pretty. I'm okay. There's no need to panic. No need to call the National Guard. I'll survive. I'm a cowboy, true and hard. McCarrick, who posted that message for Phipps, admits he doesn't know if any of Phipps's journal is really true.
Everything's pretty much
Here we go.
Yeah. I'm not out there on a horse with him following up every day, but
here we go.
In, like I said, every morning around 5 a.m. And
here we go.
We whenever he has cell phone coverage, and we pretty much do the updates.
KNPR called Phipps on Friday and asked him if he really is on the charity ride.
Here we go.
Where are you?
Sitting about, I guess, 200 yards away from the camp. I'm across on the north side of, or coming up on Dublin Springs, right on I'm in Montana.
Can you describe for me what you see out there?
Rolling hills for the most part, and off at a far distance, some parts of the Rockies. A lot of open ground, a lot of blue sky.
Something kind of subconsciously just clicked. I was like, you know, something's just wrong here. It's just weird. Well, I've been seeing this guy here. I saw him yesterday. He just yelled at me today, but his website says he's in Bozeman, Montana, in the middle of this big charity ride.
Shane Landry is Phipps's neighbor on the northwest side of Las Vegas.
Looks fishy to you now.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, when he's writing about having woken up under the beautiful stars or not having gotten a wink of sleep because of a hoot owl out on the plains, when I know he was sleeping 50 feet away in his own house.
Oh, my God.
That's kind of fishy. In the middle of Las Vegas. Absolutely.
While Phipps's published journal on the website says he was sleeping out on the range with a campfire in Montana on June 28th, he was really at his home in Las Vegas. KNPR caught Phipps on videotape.
Oh, no.
On June 28th, he drove up to his house with his horse trailer, tied his horses up outside in the street of the residential neighborhood for more than 2 hours. Teenagers with mohawks showed up at his house. One of the horses escaped and started to eat the neighbor's grass, and Phipps fought with his neighbors, too, late
Are you
into the
kidding
night.
me?
Because I don't give a fuck how old you are, I will lay you out. You understand me?
Well, you're lying to people on your website.
Well, sir, I don't know if you want to consider that lying, if you want to consider that me being gone for a few days, and that to upset an entire ride is designed to bring public awareness to orphanage, kids, and battered women and children.
But how can you raise awareness about it if you're not there? And you tell people that you are.
Well, that's what my wranglers are for, sir.
While Phipps says helping battered women is his calling, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department records show Phipps was arrested on June 12th for battery.
I don't know if I consider it lying.
Phipps says that telling people he's on a charity ride for battered women when he really isn't doesn't harm anyone.
Well, actually, sir, it wouldn't be considered fraud if people haven't donated anything. I can say I'm anywhere I want to be. I haven't committed fraud.
The people did
My
donate.
sponsorship was right around $1,000, not much, you know. For me, though, being a small business guy, it was a lot.
Ed Severance, owner of Rhino Linings of Las Vegas, also donated to Phipps' purported cause. Severance says it's one of many donations he makes, including those to local schools and the Ronald McDonald House.
You know, if I find out that somebody's just, put it bluntly, screwing you, that's not the way to go, obviously. And it would make me not want to do it in the future.
Severance was surprised to hear that Phipps wasn't on the charity ride when he said he was. He says he might sue. The FBI is looking into whether Phipps broke the law. Kai Plascon, News 88.9.
Holy cow, this dude is such a fucker. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's such a fucker. Oh my god. I don't know if I'd consider it lying. What do you mean you don't know if you consider it lying? You literally said, oh, I'm in Montana while you're in Las Vegas. What do you mean you wouldn't consider that lying? I like his excuses. You know, if people didn't donate money, it wouldn't have been considered fraud. Yeah, and if people didn't trade their stocks while knowing insider information, then it wouldn't have been insider trading. But they did, so it's insider trade. Like, what the fuck sort of argument is that? This motherfucker must be the most insufferable person. Could you imagine? Could you imagine knowing this person personally? Then, like, one of his horses goes and starts eating the neighbor's lawn. Depends on how you define lying. Yeah, I guess. Apparently. Oh my god. Within hours of being busted by the radio station, a prominent local television reporter was on the case. He discovered that Phipps claimed to have raised more than $1 million during his last ride, yet records showed less than $500 had been received by any charity. The television reporter also discovered that Phipps was a convicted felon. According to court documents, Phipps had been arrested for armed burglary. What the fuck? During the course of the trial, Phipps carried a Bible with him. On cross-examination, the prosecutor asked the defendant whether he had carried the Bible with him when he committed the offense. The judge wrote, "The evidence of the defendant's guilt was overwhelming." Phipps, the so-called Christian cowboy, was sentenced to several years in Florida State Prison. Fuck. The Las Vegas Reporter also revealed that Phipps, the man who claimed to be riding from Mexico to Canada to raise money for battered women's shelters, had been arrested locally for domestic violence against women. Color me completely unsurprised. What the fuck? This is amazing. This is incredible. There's his mugshot. Here he is. Look at this motherfucker. Look at him. Holy cow. Oh, this dude is such horseshit. Not to be outdone, the Las Vegas newspaper published an article entitled "Cowboy Charity Ride Called a Hoax," Once the local media began releasing their stories, Phipps's house of cards began to rapidly collapse. A local woman contacted the authorities to say that during the time he claimed to be riding to Canada, Phipps's horses had actually been on her property. As the story spread across America, other victims came forward. According to various accounts provided to the press, Phipps claimed to be descended from an Alabama ranching family and to have owned a 2,700-acre plantation. Court records revealed he had been connected to the crimes of armed burglary, grand theft auto, domestic abuse, and horse theft. What the fuck? So wait, this dude has committed grand theft auto. And he stole horses. What the fuck? This is amazing. When the guild learned about Phipps's deception, we contacted senior North American long rider Alan Russell, who had indeed made a solo ride from Canada to Mexico. After studying the misleading website, Russell reported that he believed Phipps had created an internet-driven Old West fantasy designed to hoodwink his urban donors and readers. Tales of soaring bald eagles, glorious sunsets in the Rocky Mountains, galloping herds of mustangs, and cowboys roasting marshmallows around the campfire make for pleasant reading, but have little to do with the harsh realities of equestrian reality. Russell said, My favorite story was how Phipps cooked up jackrabbit dumplings in his Dutch oven after a long day in the saddle. Jackrabbit? Give me a break. Listen, when I made my ride, I was so tired that I lived on oatmeal and rice 90% of the trip. The bottom line is that Phipps doesn't speak the language of a real long rider, Russell said emphatically. Armed with his conclusions, long rider Alan Russell telephoned Richard Phipps at his home in Las Vegas. When the equestrian explorer informed Phipps of the fact that he had actually made the ride from Canada to Mexico and that he was calling on behalf of the Long Riders Guild, Phipps refused to discuss the journey, put Alan on hold for 10 minutes, and thereafter refused to answer his phone. There is one other singular aspect about Phipps's deception. He profaned God. This is hilarious. Though he claimed to be a devout Christian cowboy, this architect of deceit systematically wounded and victimized a series of well-meaning people. One of the ways he did this was by his heavy-handed misuse of the Christian community. Listed as one of the sponsors of the Mexico to Canada ride was the Cowboys for Christ organization. Yet a very straight organization, I'm certain. Yet Ted Presley, the founder of the biblical outfit, told the Long Riders Guild that Phipps was not associated with them, nor had they authorized him to list them as sponsors on his website. Okay, so so basically he's just pretending to be a part of organizations he's not a part of. Specifically Christian organizations. That's what they're pissed off about. Another well-known charity that felt Phipps's sting is the Happy Trails Children's Foundation, started by legendary Western entertainer Roy Rogers. Phipps had also falsely listed the Roy Rogers charity on his Cowboys Helping Kids website. The Long Riders Guild has never encountered a more deliberate modern attempt to deceive the public and mislead the press on such a national scale. The collective harm caused by Phipps left a string of emotional and financial victims along a trail of equestrian treachery. A trail of equestrian treachery which stretched from Florida to Montana. Well, to be fair, it seems mostly localized to Las Vegas. Because of his actions, Phipps was the first living fraud listed in the Guild's Hall of Shame, guaranteeing that future generations of long riders will recall the lasting legacy of this equestrian knave. This motherfucker just got called a knave in the year of our Lord 2005. To view the extensive Phipps file, which includes documentation exposing his false claims, extensive coverage in the press, and a collection of images, oh my god, they have receipts. Hold on, I'm gonna check out the receipts. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm just kind of I'm scrolling here. You guys can join me on this scroll. So this is page 2. Richard Phipps posed with the dog. Yep. So admission of guilt. I don't want to just take text. I want to see if they have any other evidence. So yeah, we have this from KMPR. We already were there. We found it. Manipulating the media. Let's see. I want to see if they actually have these articles hosted on websites anywhere else. Because it's mostly text. Okay, this is pretty funny. In this posed photograph, Richard Phipps, the true cowboy, can be seen trying to pull his reluctant horse over the edge of a cliff. I wish I'd been the owl to keep him from sleep. This motherfucker's trying to drag his horse over a cliff. The horse is just like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, horse is like, no. That is a horse. This is the face of a horse that is sick of his shit. He's done with it. Horses can be very expressive animals, and this is very much one of those cases. This horse is just not having it. Look at him. Look at him, the poor baby. Baby. Oh my god. Okay. So what else? We mostly just have like their account. You guys, do you guys want to spend an entire stream on Richard Phipps? Because this looks like a fascinating dude. This actually seems amazing. I would love to do a full stream going over this whole thing. 3 pages. Of this size. Yeah, no, this is a stream topic. Let me see. I'm gonna see. Is there anything more about Richard Phipps? Not seeing anything on Twitter. It doesn't look like he has a Twitter profile. What if I just search Richard Phipps horse? Joshua Brower's website. Huh, what is this? Hold on. I'm gonna go digging a little bit here. Would you all forgive me if I just like took a second, because I think I've found a few things just searching Richard Phipps horse. What is this? Okay, so it's an individual story. Oh, ooh. Check this out, everyone. So this is just someone's personal website who has info. What is this? Skip to the main content. What happens if I click this? Oh, it just like skips down the page. While in prison, Richard Phipps changed his name to Richard Handy, a moniker he'd kept for several years before changing it back to Phipps several years later. I'll zoom in for all of you. Another conviction came in 1993, this time for stealing horses. So we have info. So this person is telling the story. What? So this person has more information and sites. Okay, so here's another KNPR is... Oh, no! Okay, hold on. We're going to archive.org. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. Yes! We have an archived page of this from December 25th, 2005. Oh, this is gold. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes. So this is his journal. This is his journal. Oh my god. He writes like a complete jabroni. Oh, he writes like a complete jabroni. Well, howdy do, folks. I hope this message... I'm going to read it the way he wrote it. Well, howdy do, folks. I hope this message finds every single one of you with a big grin and a happy smile on your face. Those are the same thing. I apologize. It's been since last week since I've been able to give an update. I've been 100% out of cell phone range. I sure been frustrated not being able to talk to you and let you know what's going on. Everybody should be awful doggone tickled to death that I'm out. Okay. You guys want to... he's role-playing as a cowboy. You guys... Even people who speak dialectical German, right? They'll still write in High German. A lot of the time. Maybe they will... Maybe they will use terms that are localized, but yeah, this is completely unconvincing. Exactly. People don't write like this. People don't write like this, man. Scottish people do according to Scottish people Twitter. They don't write the accent in. Right. Like, this motherfucker thinks that he's writing, fuck, what's it called? Wuthering Heights. This motherfucker thinks he's writing Wuthering Heights. Everybody should be awful daggone tickled to death that I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, causing nobody no grief, no harm. Okay, so Ender Cobra says, as someone who grew up in Central Texas, people use Southern vernacular. No one speaks like this. Wuthering Hearts. Hold on. Jazzahol says Wuthering Heights are what he dropped those horses off of. Where is it? Where's the photo? Where's the photo? Where's the photo? Where's the photo? Fuck. Where'd it go? It was... Where's the photo? Where's the photo? Where's the photo? I think it's page 2? Here we go. God, I love this photo. I'm saving it. This hill is now called Wuthering Heights. Is that horse the new BTTV emote? I'm kind of considering it. Oh, Scots is a language, not just a dialect. Okay, okay. That makes more sense. Okay, hold on. Let me... I'm trying to get it just right. Here we go. Haunts. Better TTV. Go to the dashboard. Upload email. I still need to update them, by the way. I still need to update you guys' emotes. I have it in my to-do list. I'm sorry I haven't done it yet. Hunts. Hunts. It's uploading. Looks like it's taking. You got the dud, never got it. It will be. It will be. I have a note. There we go. Hunts. Hunts. Long hunts. Upside down haunts. Guys, haunts. Okay, hold on. Was it? Here we go. This is such disingenuous horseshit. You guys, I did not intend to go down this rabbit hole, but I am just, like, fascinated by this. Okay, I'm bookmarking this for stream. I'm gonna bookmark all of these, and we're gonna do a whole stream on fucking this boy, this fellow, Rich. Okay, let's start out with the June 28th. Rode about 19 miles that day. I believe it was a rough and miserable day. To start off with, got out of saw range and couldn't call for support to get the hunses up. I'm in the middle of open range. All I see is a lot of sky, but it's god-awful pretty. I'm okay. There is no need to panic, no need to call the National Guard. I will survive. I'm a cowboy, true and hard. This has all the energy of a kid, like, scraping his knee and being like, no, don't call the hospital. I'll be okay. Then I was frying up some biscuits and bacon when the grease got up onto the fire. Next thing you know, it caused a pretty nice little fire. Mind you, I didn't burn down half the countryside, though. I had it all figured out just right. I emptied all my canteen's water and put the fire out. I was nowhere around mid-Utah whenever this accrued. So I did not have anything to do with Utah's catching fire. What? This doesn't mean anything. I had it all figured out just right. I emptied all my canteen's water and put the fire out. I was nowhere around mid-Utah whenever this accrued. That is not how you use the word accrued, in case you're wondering. So I did not have anything to do with Utah's catching fire. Yeah, always pour water on your grease fire. Well, no, he's talking about... Whoops. He's talking about... He caused a brush fire, but he was able to put it out before it became a wildfire. He's claiming. Although if anything did burn up in Utah, it's not going to matter all that much. Goodness gracious, half the country knows it's desert anyway. Needless to say, everything seemed to be going miserable that day. One of my horses fell sick. I can't get him to eat or drink. He's not doing too spiffy. So I kinda took it easy with him that day. He came along with me, just following like a little puppy. I didn't ask him to work too hard, simply because of his health and ability. I've had that old horse nearly all his life, and he's been a good horse. What, did you steal him? Did you steal him and he was a foal? I surely didn't want to hurt him. Seems like this is fanfic. This is, like, it's actually amazing. This dude is actually unreal. Commandeered as a cult. No, this is obnoxious. I didn't burn anything up and didn't run out of water. I was able to water up at a creek and get all my jugs and canteens full. A little place called JV Creek. We had us a good breakfast and started things just right. Did this motherfucker just, like, dip his canteen in the creek? Like, this person watched cowboy movies and just assumed, yeah, parasites. Cholera. Amoebas aren't even the big concern. Those are only a concern in warm water. This is all kinds of parasites, though. Bacterial diseases. Dysentery. No, this motherfucker watched cowboy movies and decided to write himself into one. That's what happened. That is what happened. Oh boy. No, you gotta boil the water, dude. Didn't burn anything. A little place called JV Creek. We had us a good breakfast and started things just right. Bruce kinda craped in on me. He was thinking I was still writing and was looking for me. I didn't realize he was sitting on the other side of the hill. We had supper together, then sat around. Like, no, this is... Oh my god. What, he gave his horse a sugar cube. Okay, no. We gotta... Okay, no, I'm not reading all of this, because this is all horse shit. This is all lies. Here's what I'll... Excuse me. Here's what I'll do. For when we do... For when we do our Richard Phipps stream, I will read this whole thing. Oop. I will read this whole, his entire journal. And I will find the especially bullshit parts. And I'll make a highlights of it. How about that? Hunts. How's that sound to you guys? We'll make it good. We will make this a proper stream. So Richard Phipps. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, okay, we finished up Richard Phipps. We're gonna do... Oh, what a fucker. Oh boy, you guys ready to end on a downer? We'll end on a downer, then we'll do art. We have a lot of art. We have art. Whoop. We have art to look at from the last stream, from the Cult of the Lamb stream as well. First though, tea. Cha. One sec. Yeah. Just need to add a little water. Okay. Hee-hoo. Could we call him Dick Flips instead? I have no idea what happened to him. So what is this? Craig and Curtis Hayden. The American state of Montana enjoys a well-founded reputation as being the home of millions of horse lovers. The beautiful country, the glorious mountains, and the state's links to the Old West make it a favorite spot for long riders. Unfortunately, in the summer of 2008, Montana became the scene of an infamous episode in equestrian travel abuse. Oh, Plico, thanks for the 500 bits. Also, Theo, I think I missed your sub. Thanks for the 14 months. Thanks for supporting this weird little thing I do. Craig Hayden, 71, and his son, Curtis Hayden, 37, had come to Montana from their home in Georgia. Accompanying them were 4 horses, which they had purchased in 3 different states en route. Though they lacked any knowledge of equestrian travel, the Haydens had decided to spend an extended summer packing in Montana's rugged Selway Bitterroot wilderness. After 2 months in the mountains, father and son split up and returned to civilization via different routes. Two local women were trail riding in the Bitterroot Valley when they encountered Curtis Hayden coming down the trail. When he learned that the two women were heading up the trail, Curtis Hayden informed them that he had left his lazy pack horse behind. He then rode on. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Oh no, this is gonna be brutal, isn't it? I'm making my tea. I need some tea for this. Hayden had tied it to... Oh, I'm not going to enlarge that image, you guys. That is brutal. Hayden had tied it to a log and attached a note to the saddle which read, "Horse down for no apparent reason. Will be back in 24 hours. There was no date, name, or phone number. At first, the women thought the horse had died, as it had collapsed. It was covered with an oozing sore on its withers, which went down to the bone. The wound was covered in meat-eating bees and biting flies. When the animal saw the women, it nickered. They removed the saddle and tried to get the animal on its feet, but its shoeless feet were too worn and painful to stand. Oh no. So, what is that? What is that sound? Hold on. It's a vibrating sound that a horse creates with his mouth closed. So it basically was just trying to get the women's attention. That's what happened. Shoeless, yep. After having untied the horse, removed the saddle, and covered the exhausted horse with the saddle blanket, the women rushed back for help. The abandoned horse was then brought down from the mountains. A search by local law enforcement quickly found the Haydens' 3 other sadly mistreated and emaciated horses. They had been placed in a makeshift pen between mini storage units. Oh, yeah, that's gory. They had been placed in a makeshift pen between mini storage units. All 4 horses were confiscated. Oh my god, wait a minute. Okay, I was like reading chat as well. Yeah, we'll block that pic. Let me do a little bit of Torgo. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye out. So, a search by local law enforcement quickly found the Haydens' 3 other sadly mistreated and emaciated horses. They had been placed in a makeshift pen between mini storage units. All 4 horses were confiscated, and the Haydens were arrested on charges of animal cruelty. As details emerged, the public's sense of outrage grew. It was revealed in court that one of the previous horse owners had warned the Haydens that the 4 animals needed to be trained and conditioned before being taken into the mountains, advice which they flagrantly disregarded. Deep beetle, thanks for the 2 months. Upon cross-examination, it was also discovered that the amateur travelers had not bothered to purchase pack saddles. Okay, if I scroll down one more time, it should be okay. Okay, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. Gonna scroll past that. That is a brutal wound. Whew. Let me just read what it is. To reduce costs, the Haydens have To reduce costs, the Haydens have bolted wooden dowels to riding saddles and then hung long bags over the backs of the horses. These bags, which were held in place by string, hung just a foot off the ground and held hundreds of pounds. As a result of the extreme pressure placed on the horses' withers, they suffered deep wounds. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna check. Okay, the rest of the page is fine. Oh my god. What the fuck? Both Craig Hayden and his son Curtis repeatedly testified in court that there was nothing wrong with the horses when they were confiscated. Their attorney argued that the horses were healthy and merely thin, such as fashion models would be. Are you shitting me? The public prosecutor called 18 witnesses, including veterinarians, livestock inspectors, wilderness rangers, sheriff's deputies, and the 3 people who rescued one of the Hayden's horses. A veterinarian testified, quote, "One horse had a large 6-inch sore over its withers where the skin had been completely rubbed off. It was about the size of a coffee plate saucer. The horse was literally skin and bones. It was probably somewhere between 150 and 200 pounds underweight and had a number of other sores on its body. It also had a voracious appetite." Deputy Sheriff John Moles choked up when looking at photos of the injured horses. This was a total disregard of health and welfare of an animal. You can have equipment failure, but you should take care of the horse if it is injured. The Haydens should have walked these horses out and taken them to a vet. I would say that these horses were overworked and tormented. I would say they were tortured. Another expert witness was a Montana man who had spent years packing horses in the Montana wilderness. He had met the Haydens in the mountains, offered his advice, and urged them to care for their starving horses. The Georgia men ignored him. The Haydens were declared guilty of 21 counts of animal cruelty. Looking sternly at the father and son, Judge Bailey declared, quote, "Neither of you have taken any responsibility. It is unbelievable that you blame the horses for all that has happened to them." The judge gave each of the defendants jail time of 6 months on each count, fined each of them $585 for each count, and ordered them to relinquish the horses, pay for their care and costs, and pay jury costs. The judge said that the sentence was strong for a misdemeanor trial, but that he wanted to send a message that animal cruelty would not be tolerated in Montana. The Haydens' lawyer immediately appealed. A second trial was held soon afterwards. Once again, the defendants were convicted of animal abuse. At the conclusion of this trial, the judge stated, "Their saddles and equipment were not correct. Their pack saddles were bizarre homemade devices and massively overpacked. There was no indication of hay being taken with them. They said that they took 350 pounds of feed, yet receipts and oral statements add up to only 100 pounds of feed, with 50 pounds lost on the trail. They showed pictures of feeding the horses from a container the size of a margarine tub. They have indicated deliberate indifference to the health and welfare of these horses. They were used and abused, and I still see no acceptance of acknowledgement or guilt." The judge then said that the horses would be forfeited and that all costs amounting to more than $24,000 each should be paid by the Haydens. The defendants were then taken from the court and sent to prison. Jesus, these guys are like, if things really are as the Long Riders Guild is making them out to be, what the hell? When Montana State Senator Rick Label learned about the Hayden case, he proposed a new law designed to increase the penalties for animal abuse. Oh, and there are apparently a few articles from the Rocky Mountain Rider on this case, but we'll finish this one up. This one's a little bit brutal. Jesus. Yeah, wow. I guess they just had no conception. Yeah, like, horses are animals. Like, you have to take care of them, man. Like, they are your charge. Like, when you have horses, they are your charge. You look after them. Like, they're treating these horses like they're bicycles. Right? Like, Sure, I'm gonna use a bicycle until it wears out. Like that's reasonable, right? You fix it up when there's a problem and you keep it going. There is still something to be said for taking good care of your equipment. I'm the kind of person who likes to have not a lot of stuff, but like take care of the stuff I have. That's how I prefer it. Although I do hoard books. I do have a lot of books. I had some company over recently and they were like, it smells like old books in here. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's probably the books. It smells old. The way they put it is it smelled old. Fuzzy Buzzy. There are some bumblebees. Yeah, Ender Cobra is our local equestrian, apparently. The books that make you old. I went to the books that make you old. Yeah, Fred, that's not the books, that's you. That's probably... All I can say is I went to the beach and I got old. I think it's because I went to the beach that makes you old. Okay, we're gonna watch that one more time.
So I went...
Yeah, we need something funny to cleanse our palate, our porcine palates.
So I went to the beach that makes you old.
You went to the what?
The beach that makes you old.
The beach that makes you old?
Yeah, man, the beach that makes you old.
Excuse me?
I gotta tell you about this beach. It made me old.
You have to know that's not possible.
Look at me, man. I'm old as hell. And it's because I went to the beach that makes you old.
There are a million reasons why you might look the way you look. I'm not going to entertain the idea that a beach could make you old.
Wait, actually, I think it's the rocks on the beach, not the beach itself. Something to do with the cliffs.
What are you talking about?
Had to swim through coral to get out.
Stop.
But I'm still old.
Enough. Let's say, hypothetically, that a beach could actually make you old.
The rocks.
The rocks. Let's say the rocks could make you old. How much of you is getting old? Does your metabolism speed up? Do you need to pee more frequently?
Man, listen.
Do your fingernails grow faster?
Man.
Your hair?
I don't know, man. I just got old.
I'm finding it hard to believe. It doesn't hold together logically.
I don't know what to tell you. I wasn't old, and now I'm old. I think it was because I went to the beach that makes you old.
This is all pretty ridiculous.
You want to see for yourself?
Sure. Why not?
You can go to the beach if you want. But you'll get old.
I doubt it.
Look at how fucking old I am.
I'm not going to get old.
You will get old.
I won't.
You will.
The beach will not make me old.
Okay, man. But don't say I didn't warn you about getting old. Jamie, pull up the directions to the beach that makes you old.
I'm not going to get old on the beach.
Good luck, man.
Good luck, man.
Hey.
Hey. I got old.
I got old. God. There actually was an AI video that will make sense to like a portion of people here. But it is very good. Even if you don't get it, I think that you guys will appreciate this. Carl Franz hates Saurus.
I hate Saurus. I hate them. I hate their lizard faces. I hate their clubs. I hate their sticks. I hate when the sticks are next to the clubs. And I hate when the clubs are next to the sticks. I hate that Krokgar pulls 2280 of them out of his scaly asshole and then descends on me like a Vogan at a poetry convention. I hate the Saurus auto-resolve meter. I hate it because it lies to me. It says I have a 50 chance of victory. This is patently false because I have 20 units of spearmen who are held together with faith and steel. I do not have 20 units of 8-foot-tall geckos constructed out of pectoral muscles and galvanized coffin nails. I hate that they shout Bok at me. Bok is the Bristol Orienteering Club, which is completely irrelevant to a battle in Lustria and should not be shouted repeatedly while eating a rank of Tier 1 infantry like buffalo wings. I hate their morale. I hate that surrounding them simply prompts one of them to pull out a US general's helmet so he can make a speech about, now we can attack in any direction. I hate that their reaction to a devastating rear attack is to become somewhat peeved. I have looked a Saurus in his smug, scaly face as an encirclement that would shatter any other early game infantry closed in. He went from angry to excited, killed an extra 200 spearmen because I had foolishly allowed all 4 sides of the Saurus unit to fight at once and then swallowed my bright wizard like a Slim Jim. I have resolved to shoot every Saurus dead. Every Saurus. All of the Sawmen and the Sawdren too. I hate them. I no longer see battlefields because they're covered by a thick blanket of gunfire trails. I hate that it barely stops them. I hate that they keep coming while shouting about the Bristol Orienteering Club, or the Bank of Oklahoma, or the 1983 Bok asteroid. I hate that they made me Google Bok so I could write down ways in which I hate things that have it as a name. Bok is also a lunar crater and a Martian crater. It is also a village in Iran. I hate that while I was writing this, Krokgar picked up Franz and smoked him like a cigar. I hate Saurus.
I hate Saurus. There are no lies in this. Saurus are absolute bullshit, and I love them. They are the reason I love playing Lizardmen. Everyone's like, oh, I want to have these big fancy dinos. I just want my Saurus. Because Saurus are absolute bullshit. They are incredible. They are tier 1, they're tier 2 infantry. That have really good melee stats, decent armor, have like relatively easy to get shield variants, and like are especially in Krokgar's army, super cheap. They're just awesome. They're the perfect infantry. And they have spear and like normal variants. They're relatively cheap. Yeah. Bok. 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 They are contained to Lustria for most campaigns. Yeah. But I mean, you have Nakai. But Nakai, I don't know. Nakai, you're mostly doing like skinks. Whatever. I hate Saurus. I hate them. Anyway, nobody except for like a limited number.
Even when we win, he wins.
That's what it feels like to fight Krokgar. Just, oh my god, I spent all of my chaff and his are all fine. I love them. Anyway, hey everyone. We have art. We have art to catch up on. We have a lot of art to catch up on because I had to end last stream early because my throat was giving out. I'm already seeing some incredible stuff, but we are going to just scroll down and start with everything that we missed. Okay, let me see. I think I looked at these. Okay, we didn't look at this. We're gonna start with Evan Thorns. That's where we're kicking this off. So first off, we have... Look at this from Evan Thorns. Mike and I celebrating our monk fecal tea. Bless. It is available. You can buy it. Let me grab it for all of you. Oh my god, I opened so many. Here we go. I've ordered mine. Oops. I have ordered my monk fecal tea. I'm waiting on mine. It's in the mail. But look at yeah, his little toofy is so good. You guys, there is so much art, and I'm gonna level with you. I spoiled myself on it. This is bullshit. Sirach. I hate it. Bean me. Oh, the froggy teeth. Excellent Garfield style. Good. Oh god, what is this? Shallow, what have you done? I'm nervous. What happened? What I think happened is, I hurt my throat. I was... God damn it. Hey, Hina. Yeah, we have hunts now. Enjoy your hunts. We just got done. Like, literally, we did a stream talking about head-ass horse riders. And I was like, oh, we should do ones, like, specifically. We should do a stream about them, right? We just looked at them. So we did a whole stream about it. And in this stream, we discovered a rabbit hole in the rabbit hole. So, we are doing another. I need to set up more stuff on my stream deck. I really, like, I just can't justify it. I have to, like, spend time on it. Oh, we have the blanket date. Oh, Caldero, I still need to set up the P.O. box. I figured out what I need to do. I need to get some paperwork in order to get the P.O. box set up. But look at. It's growing. Look at it. Comfy. Oh, Hina, your chat taught you about the Grover house. Oh, good. I did a whole podcast on it. Also, bully the goat. Bully. Goat is small. Tape to wall. Pet. Good. Hehe. Oh my god, Ika Pika has, oh dear, a 2 left-handed white dragon launching some of that energy drink. Glaunch. This is amazing. Goat is small, tape to wall. God. Okay, so then we had a Cult of the Lamb stream. I will be playing more Cult of the Lamb. However, I am going to be doing it whenever I fucking feel like it, and probably in the evenings. So, like those will just be bonus content. FYI. It's gonna be whenever I feel, because I love it. But I will stream it whenever I play. Please, followers, shit yourself. Here's a good sketch page from Stare Bear. Why are you pig? I was so mad. Okay, so for those who weren't there for the Cult of the Lamb stream, I opened up the possibility for people to, you know, become cultists. And the first person decided to become a pig. And I was like, wait, why do you want to be a pig? And then I realized we're porking across America. I am pig? Yeah, exactly, Hina. Everyone show Hina some love. Hina is the person with whom I discovered porking across America. I feel like we bonded in our pain that day. Okay, hold on. I want to see. I made it up. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's a Starry and Caldero. Oh, look at the plushies. The OTP. Cult of the Lamb furry sex update? I'm fucking stuck. When did I say this? I'm fucking stuck. Please shit yourself. I need your poopy. Look at the baby. Look at your baby. 1 year. 1 year. Aw. Thank you so much. Seriously, everyone who subs, like, thank you so much for supporting these weird little streams. The streams are gonna get bigger. I can't say how. I can't say why. Can't say when. But, heh. Heh. Anyways, refusing to elaborate, We have a Starry Feathers sketch page from that stream as well. And these are so good. I love all of this. All of it. First, there's me inducing fear. I am, just FYI, I have no the ASMR. I have no intention of changing the way that I use my microphone for my stream. I like being able to speak more gently and not worry about it. I sometimes raise my voice up a little bit more habitually, but this is really nice, and it'll help my throat survive. There's me in and out, and I only edged 4 times. Thank you very much. There is me horking up a placenta for a new 9-month sub. There's Flounder. There's me being funnier than I ever will be again. Understand that you will never be as funny as some dude saying in Sonic's voice, ha ha ha, 1. Oh, and there's me as Klonek. Calm yourself. Try again in 5 minutes. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Nord guy, thanks for the 11 months. Oh, I'm glad I can fill your day with beans. Oh, it's the owl that imparts lore. There is me demanding the devotion of my chat, and oh, look, there's me getting the tentacles. Ah. And look at the baby story. Baby story. Oh, I love it. And I did kill Leshy on the first try, and I choose to be proud of it. Also, man, you know, maybe I shouldn't. And you know, there's just I'm just gonna maybe I should. Thank you, Starry. Saragaz also has some more from that stream. It is me with a Bane axe telling my followers to go and eat shit. Wait, no. This is me imparting a, this is a necklace, I think, that, like, makes him work harder. Excellent. I skipped an art. What did I skip? I skipped some photos of sheep, which is cute, but... From Scarlet? Really? Where? Oh, wait, did I not show this? Fuck, I didn't show this. Okay, no, we're fixing that. Look at this. You guys, Scarlet's starting to go hard. Oh, and there are chess pieces in the background. It's me teaching Hina chess. I did teach Hina chess recently. It was very fun. I do get very focused sometimes when I'm playing games. I get intense. This is really cool though. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, what the fuck is this, Ika Pika? Australian gun manufacturer Glock now offers Glock brand racing horse semen. Now you could get a real piss cutter's cum at ordersemen.com. This is real. Glock riders. Oh dear. Perfection in breeding. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm thinking. Who do I commission to make art of this for Leroy? Like this style of photograph. That. Hold on. Yeah. Andre. Ooh, there's a thought. Get Andre in on that. Nady. Fuck, you're right. Hold on. Nady, could I commission you? Okay, the message is sent. The message is sent. Good, 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 good. I will pay money for this. Order a gallon of cum. Oh my god, a gallon of horse cum would be so expensive. Actually, unironically, that would be a small fortune. And yes, apparently this is also the gun manufacturer Glock. Just call themselves Glaunch at this point. And Caldero has more progress on the blanket. Look at that, it's coming along. Bully him. Goat is small, tape to wall. Yep, goat is small, tape to wall. God. Goat is small. Tape to wall. I am so glad that he who has spread like a contagion. Yes, psych, they are frequently sold in vials, typically. You don't need much. Duper, hey! How you doing? Duper is also lovely, you guys. Hold on. Hard recommend on the Duper. I love Starry's art so much. 800 euro for a vial of horse cum. Great. I've been informed. Starry gets it for free. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that was too much. I'm sorry, that was too much. I'm sorry, that was over the line. We have... Oh, good. Thanks, Hamster Zerg. Haunts. Oh my god, where'd you find this? Good haunts. Give us some haunts. I feel like the haunts is actually going to get a lot of... Oh my god. You guys, look at what Scarlet Noise made. Phototeta. 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 Scarlet. Do you think I could make this a BTTV emote? Would you be okay with that? I beg of you. If not, that's fine. They made it for that? Okay. They said go ahead. Okay, okay, okay. Perfect. Better TTV. Boop. Who subbed? Captain Erica, thanks for the 14 months. A sub from Japan. Damn. over here for a couple of weeks and happened to wake up early enough to make a stream. I am so sorry. Okay, should be in downloads. Here we go. Just a little fella who wants photos. Upload. Phototeta. 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 It is done. Look at him. He wants phototeta. Bless his little titty loving heart. We have an autism creature and a phototeta fella. Oh my god, okay, this is incredible. From Strawberries and Gore. We're out of tea, Fred. You gotta get the next batch done by 4 p.m. Okay. Born to shit, forced to wipe. Yeah, it's selling like hotcakes. Oh Christ! Thank you. Thank you? Question mark. And oh my god. Okay, I missaw this. I'm going to let you all know right now from Stirbear. This is not a drawing of Loren with a giant penis. Just letting you all know now. It is not a drawing of Loren with a giant penis. It is a drawing of Loren riding a horse, and the horse is also Starry Feathers. I swear to God. I swear to God. We're horsing across Twitch. Well, yeah, I'm just riding Starry, that's all. I love the grin. I love the grin on the Starry Feathers horse. Also, haha, Caldero taped to wall. Goat is small, taped to wall. Who came up with that? Is that a thing already? Like, something is small, taped to wall? Or was this something that you guys came up with? It was pre-stream chat memes. God. It sounds like a Tumblr thing, but I also believe that you all could have thought of it yourselves. Because this is incredible. If like blank is small tape to wall doesn't become like an art meme in the furry community, like the furry art community, I will rage. I will rage. And we have the sketch page for today. It's time for dessert. Stirbear? Okay, maybe it is good that Starry wasn't champing at a bit. This looks really good. Oh, this looks very good. Oh no. Oh, we got pony stuff. Goat is small, taped to wall. Good. We have the classic. Good. The little hee-hoo is perfection. We have me hanging out with fuzzy buzzies. I do love hanging out with bumblebees. Weird horse people. Oh yeah, them. There's the horse singing, "Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Ah." I am in pain. Yay. I'm actually not in pain. I'm doing just fine. What the fuck? Gamers don't die. Oh, it's my mom as a gamer. It took me a second. Oh my god. Hey, fuck, but got Leroy and Andre showing up at the same time to ask if I'm ready for a menage a trois. Terrifying. There's little fella making tea. And we have me yawning, of course. And then also me giving a horrific metal growl. Good. Beating a dead horse. Good. It's a horse crab. Oh god. There's me hanging out on the ceiling. It was just the best way to look at some of this text, okay? You googled monk shit tea and the link to RT came up first. That's amazing. Also, this is incredible. God, that poor... Hold on, let me pull up the reference image for this again. No. No. Yes. That horse is just having none of it. Will not put up with it. Bless that horse. Let me make sure that... Oh, there's one more. There is one more. From Scummy Hybrid. Oh, good. It's a diagram of how monk shit tea is made. That's the collection receptacle I'm sitting on. It's the reason why Loren's lower half is always hidden. Yes. Yeah. Good. Thank you, Scummy Hybrid. We did it. Everyone, thank you for joining on this weird horse adventure. We are going to find someone to bother, as is per usual. Who are we going to bother today? Let's see. Ooh. You know what? Hey, you guys know the really cute goat, like Caldero. Okay, well, like Caldero is the cute goat, but you know the art of Caldero's goat that we aggressively pet. This one. This one. The artist of it is streaming right now. So, why don't we go and bother them? Because it was Informal Scout that did it, right? Like I'm not just goofing it. Yeah. Walk. Yeah. I hate Saurus. Goat is small, taped to wall. That will absolutely be our raid message. Goat is small, taped to wall. Good. There. Goodbye, everyone. I will see you all, if everything goes well, Tuesday. And possibly earlier for Evening Cult of the Lamb if I'm feeling like it. Goodbye, everyone. Goat is small, taped to wall.